an old classic in a whole new light. Fourscore years ago, we said it just ain't right. Only 1 in 10 farms had electric light. That's when President Roosevelt gave the folks a hand, and the people joined together to electrify the land. We set the poles and we stretched the wire across the places where only co-ops dared to go, till all the countryside had electric power, from the Wabash Valley to the banks of the Ohio. We look down the rivers and see the water flow, and we said the current's strong enough to make some turbines go. So we poured the concrete and built some mighty dams to bring power to the people and water to the lands. The poles and we stretched the wire across the places where only co-ops dared to go, till all the countryside had electric power, from the Grand Coulee country to the Gulf of Mexico. Senator Norris and FDR looked their opponents in the eye and said without the rural power, many folks would die. So our EA became a permanent agency, and co-ops soon were shining from sea to shining sea. Yeah, set the poles and we stretched the wire across the places where only co-ops dared to go, till all the countryside has electric power, from the hills of Virginia all the way to Lake Tahoe. Yeah, we whipped the IOUs and we whipped their mighty dollars, and we whipped ready kilowatt and quarts with a KO. We whipped that line up the hills and down the hollers, from Midwestern farms to the spreads into Mexico. Then we fired up our boilers to generate our power, so the wire hands that kept the working hour after hour. We built our co-op with guts and perspiration, and co-ops in turn helped to build a mighty nation. Set the poles and we stretched the wire across the places where only co-ops dared to go, till all the countryside had electric power, from the Canadian border all the way to Mexico. Now we're shining our light into overseas places. 'Tis the co-op way to pay forward as we grow. We build better lives and put smiles on children's faces, like we did in the USA 80 years ago.